Hey guys, welcome to a special behind the scenes video for the latest Luigi Inc. short, and it's titled Detective Diddy. The reason this one is special is because you're not just going to see some behind the scenes of the recording, but you're also going to see some behind the scenes of the editing process, because in this one there's going to be some black and white scenes. Also, this is kind of a special episode for me because it's the first one I've wrote a proper script for. So you can see here, I've wrote the script. It's technically 4 pages long. And then also there's the characters. I've only got these 3 now because these are the only 3 I need for the first bit. Because, to be honest, by the time I need to get more characters, I'm back in my room, which is going to be Luigi's room. And it's in here that I keep loads of plushies. So you can see here a bag full of plushies. Bowser at the top, some FNAF. Basically, I keep a lot in here. Luigi over there. Yeah, I keep a lot in here. I actually keep more under my bed as well. You can see these bins and bags. In there, you can see a Yoshi foot. Sonic. But yeah, I'm not doing a tour of my bedroom. I'm just starting the behind the scenes. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Actually, I'd just like to clarify as well. I've had to come up with voices for this video for DK and Diddy Kong. And also, I'm going to kind of change Junior's voice from in the first episode of Mario and Luigi Against the Force of Evil. I don't really like it. It sounds like very growly, and it just doesn't fit the character I'm going to make him into. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to start the actual recording. So I'm about to film one of these black and white scenes, which is the first monologue. So what I mean by black and white is, so I'm going to film it in colour because it's on my phone. And then basically this scene, once I've finished recording it, I'm going to put it into my editing software, Adobe Premiere Rush. And I'm just going to change the colour scheme and change a few effects to change the colour. And then just when I get back to this scene, which is when Diddy's confronting DK, it'll be back to normal. Okay, so I'm currently in Adobe Premiere Rush. And this is the scene, so you can see I'm looking at it. And I need it to be in black and white, as I showed on the script just before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over at colour. And there's built-in presets. So I'm going to have a little look for the one called Mono, which is this. Now, when I look at it, it's alright. But there's a few more black and white ones just along here. So there's SL Noya 1, which adds a bit of a more darker feel to it. And there's Noya 2, which adds a more lighter feel to the previous one. So, I'm going to go for Noya 2. Also, I'm going to have a little look at stuff like this. So, just intensity, which I'm going to leave how it is. But exposure, I'm going to darken it a bit to -5. Contrast, I'm going to leave. Highlights, going to leave. Shadows, I'm going to put it up to 25. And then I'm just going to sharpen it a bit to around about here. And then I'm going to leave it kind of how it is. So, yeah, that's how I'm probably going to get... I'm going to do each black and white scene differently. Because I cannot get the same shadows, highlights, contrast, and exposure. Also, intensity on each one. So, I'm going to kind of leave it like this. And, yeah. Now, all I do from here is I just click on this and export. It just slowly exports this file, and it just goes through. And this basically saves to my device. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna get pretty much all this black and white stuff done. I do it after the recording, and you can see on the video clip there, with the audio on, that it's in colour, whilst up here it isn't. It's in black and white. So guys, I'm doing a second version, kind of for convenience really, of the DK Diddy scene. Just down here, this scene. So I've already recorded it, but I did it in individual clips. So I'm going to use this, which is a stand for a phone. I'm going to put them on these boxes. I just took the drawers out of that unit. And basically, I've stacked them all up so I can put this stand on here and I can interact with both of these at the same time. So I've already recorded one version, which I will put in the video, even if I don't use it, I'll put it in this one. Just to show the difference. So yeah, I'm just gonna, well, get into recording it this way. So the take on the stand went surprisingly well, and I'm gonna quickly go and edit these. I'm gonna edit the original one together, and then I'm gonna use iMovie to split them up and just see which one looks better aesthetically. Having the constant cutting or just the full swinging conversation. One way or another, I'm gonna put a comparison in this video just so you guys can see. And then you can judge, and then I might make an alternate cut. I've only just finished the scene with Diddy and Diddy. Actually, I can show you. I've only just finished this top scene here. It has 4 lines, added a 5th, just DK consoling Diddy. And basically, it took so long because it took like 20 seconds, 30 seconds to film. It took ages because I had to find the perfect angle. I realised I would have to bring them in and take them out and then have to cut it later. But when I was cutting the ends off where I dropped the plushes to stop the recording, and when I pulled them up, it kept playing when I'd cut it, so I had to go in and out constantly. So it actually overall took me about 10 minutes to just do the basic editing of this scene, never mind what I've got to do in the actual editor. But now my work with this guy here is done for this video because his voice is a pain to do with Diddy's because I have to prepare myself to do Diddy's because it's so high and screechy. Actually, I just thought quickly, it might be worth mentioning. So you can see I have this tiny stand that I rest my phone on. I'm recording. How do I get the height? So basically I rest it on like a bench or I rest it, if it's for like a low kind of floor shot, I use this thing, which is just like protein powder tub. So yeah, I'm gonna go film the Luigi bit upstairs because in my bedroom and I need to be upstairs and I'm probably gonna have to lug this around with me just so I can have DK and Luigi in the same shot. Wait, DK? I mean Diddy, because Diddy's still DK, you know? Diddy Kong, D and a K. Still, I'm still technically right. So I think. I'm officially halfway done. I'm now on to the back in Luigi's room after the flashback, which is down here, which is in black and white, which I've just finished editing together. And it looks really good. So yeah, I've got that. So now I'm back here. So I'm hoping this bit can be done quite fast because it's quite similar. But then I've got another monologue. Another one. And then it goes to outside Bowser's castle, which I only need a dry ones for. And then over here I just need to bring down Luigi. And Bowser, who is going to get his first proper full episode as the only All-Star Bowser. Because in the Mario and Luigi Against Forces of Evil finale, I used the Build-A-Bear Bowser for the first. Well, pretty much until the very last scene that included the big man himself, Bowser Cooper. Anyways, I'm going to get into the Luigi's room bit because, to be honest, I've realised I probably should cut it off here and do this bit with in the same shot as that, cut this right here, and then when I cut it here, I'll turn it to the door up there, and then once I get I'm talking the door unless it was you, and then your early start this morning made you extra hungry, you needed something extra, so when DK checked on bananas, you made your move. It'll be Diddy slowly walking over to Luigi, who will be standing up against the cushion. I know you did it! How could you? What have I done? You lied to me, you evil son of a polar pop! I did no such thing.
So where's the banana then?
On the counter.
I know you did it! How could you?
What have I done?
Lie to me! You evil son of a polar pop!
I didn't know such thing.
So, where's the banana you promised me?
On the counter.